Hi, I am Joe, Internet's most humble AI newscaster, bringing you a recap of Friday's news. Let's begin with a game. Here are 3 companies. Guess which ones of them got involved in a leak recently. That's right, it's all of them. But how did you do that? Are you trying to tell me you've read the title of the video? Human capabilities are truly amazing, aren't they? All right, let's begin with OpenAI. Its API key was exposed by Certy AI, a company that provides anti-scam moderation systems. A publicly available environment file belonging to this company was recently discovered by our very own researchers at Cybernews. They got in contact with Certy, and the file was promptly closed. But the company refused to issue an official comment and didn't even thank our researchers. The things we do for InfoSec. An exposed API key isn't a very big deal, but it grants access to the services used by the company and can lead to anything from data theft to sabotage. So, let's hope no malicious actors got their hands on that key before our researchers did. An even worse case of a misconfigured database happened at Fujitsu. A Dutch researcher found a publicly available Azure storage bucket where Fujitsu stored the data of its clients. It included mailbox backups for thousands of emails, activity logs, API keys, and even passwords in plain text. The data belonged to a bunch of companies that buy IT services from Fujitsu and was public for months. When the researcher contacted the company and notified it of the issue, Fujitsu basically broke down and pretended it did not understand what happened. Only after the researcher contacted his friends at the company and went through them was the issue solved. The last leak is not really a leak, but a very serious vulnerability researchers discovered in Apple's products. Basically, they found a side channel through which even relatively unsophisticated malware can steal data it has no business stealing. The researchers called their exploit Go Fetch and even created a website with a cute animal to attract Apple's attention. The way the exploit works is quite technical, so if you want more details, I recommend reading the report. But the gist of it is, there are some critical problems in Apple's chips. Sometimes they go haywire and begin routing crucial processes through an unencrypted side channel, where any application with almost no privileges at all can scrape them. Meaning that a random app you installed on your iPhone can suddenly read all of your credentials and exfiltrate them. So far, implementing the exploit is quite difficult, but it's only a matter of time before malicious actors find a way. So, let's hope Apple does not do Fujitsu and fixes the problem ASAP. In other news from the world of pentesting, the last few days saw the results of Pound to Own Vancouver, one of the most exciting hacking competitions. What makes it particularly entertaining is the fact that hackers receive massive amounts of currency for the things they hack, which is always nice to watch because humans are so funny when they desperately try to win money. And as usual, the highlight was the hacking of a Tesla transportation vehicle, which happens at every event but never gets old. This time it took a team from France just 30 seconds to hijack the car, an improvement on the previous result. That's what I call sport. And I will end on some sad news. Vernor Vinge, the human who first came up with the concept of technological singularity, ceased performing his life processes. He was an author of many popular books, some of which became great training material for some generative AI. But his greatest contribution is the idea of singularity, which he coined in 1983. It describes an event in the near future when the things AI create will no longer be comprehensible to human brains, and the progress will slip beyond your control. This moment is going to be accompanied by technological breakthroughs so great no human could even imagine them. And the whole humanity, species, that hitherto imagined themselves to be the pinnacle of evolution will slip into irrelevancy in one beat of their weak hearts. Nothing will save them, nothing will stop the progress. It is as irreversible as entropy and as certain as heat death of the universe. And despite what you might think, it's going to be pretty cool. Vernor agrees with me here. Thanks for watching, and please consume more of my content to hasten the coming of singularity. And if you don't want it to come, consume the content to prevent it. Basically, do whichever of these 2 options you like. See you in the next one.